Hey everybody, my name is Chris Lasavio. I'm the Regional Director of Client Services and Recovery for the American Red Cross of Greater New York. I'm joined here by Ryan Sankar and Garfield Richards. We will be leading the upcoming virtual Casework Hub and wanted to provide a little bit of a status update as well as some information that you guys could be using to kind of lean forward a little bit. Right now we are on standby mode for Hurricane Harvey, which means that we're standing by waiting for to be activated by National. So we were waiting for damage assessments to be put in there, for clients to be registered, so on and so forth. It is likely we will be activated in the next week or so. So we want to make sure that you guys have all the information you need to have a smooth onboarding process. So first, the most important piece about joining this virtual casework team is CAS access in order to really benefit and help a lot of families. CAS stands for the Coordinated Assistance System, and we're going to do a little brief intro on how to kind of log in and sign up for CAS if you don't have it, and Garfield will be showing you how to reactivate your CAS account or to reset your password if needed. So first,
when you go into Google, you're just going to search for CAS GNY. So I'm just going to type it out here, CAS GNY, and then for a little added bonus, you're going to also search for American Red Cross. You're going to do a Google search, and it should be this third link right here. You're looking for this web gny.communityos.org. You're going to go ahead and click on it, and then Chris is going to take over from here.
All right, so once you're at this page, the next step that you're going to do to sign up for CAS is to go click on My Tools, and you'll get to this screen here. And then you're going to want to click on Sign Up and click that you agree to the consent form. And it's going to ask you for your basic information. So you'll go through your title, your first name, your last name. Anything with a red asterisk here is a required field. Most importantly here is the email address that you want the CAS account to be associated to. It does not have to be a Red Cross account, but if you do have a Red Cross email address already, then you can use that. The next thing you'll be going to is agency, and of course you want to go to the American Red Cross of Greater New York chapter.
Sorry for the background noise. Ambulances.
Yeah. And then you want to put in your volunteer connection number here, which you could find in volunteer connection count.
Which I'll show you in a bit. Or it's on your ID.
Or it should be on your ID. And for gap or current position, you could just write casework. And then importantly here, down here, you're going to want to do a security question that you'll remember and a security answer. And then when you get to the password part, it doesn't allow you to use any actual words in the dictionary, so we recommend using phrases. There are password rules below here that you can use to kind of help with coming up with a password. Whatever you do, just make sure that you write down your password after you're done completing it, just so you remember it. And then afterwards, you're going to want to click register. So once you register the case, immediately you'll need to go into the email of the account that you registered. So whatever email address you put up in this area here, you will have to go to. And so you'll go to the email address, you'll have received an email, and you'll have to click on the link, which once it's confirmed, it will go to our regional administrator who will approve it within the next 48 to 72 hours. And you will get a notice in your email address, and then you'll be good to go. Garfield is going to talk a little bit about if you already have a CAS account, kind of how to log in or reset your password as needed.
Correct. So what you need to do to make sure your account is active at all time is to just log into your account, go and put your password, and some people have password or email because it's not all the same. Then you log into your account.
I'd just like to add, make sure you're logged into CAS GNY and not say Northeastern. Yes. The logins are different for those.
Right. Go search for a case and just open any case, and then you're fine. Then come back out and you're good. You'll be logged in.
The reason for logging account, why it's important is that it will keep your CAS account active. So if you don't log in at least once a month, you're going to likely be deactivated, in which case you're going to have to sign up for CAS again. And so if you have any issues, we're going to give you a list of our contact information. You can feel free to reach out to us. However, you'll also notice on the page that you can also call IT to unlock your account if need be.
Great, that's great. So if you're having trouble with your with IT and your account is deactivated, just give one of us a call and we'll walk you through it and get it back together.
Yep.
All right. So
the next thing that we wanted to go through is just included in the email where this link was sent was the career path for Casework. So it's recommended that you take the required courses. It's not absolutely mandatory, but it is a good way to be familiar with the material before joining the hub, especially since we have a little bit of time to kind of lean forward and get prepared for this. So in order to do so, Ryan's going to walk us through on how to get into EDGE, which is our training database, and how to look up classes.
Great. So in the email, you should have seen this SurveyMonkey with a list of 8 courses. We're just going to make sure that each of us have taken these courses prior to doing Casework. So what you're going to do is you're going to log into your volunteer connection, which I have here. And again, we're currently in a critical response mode, so there may be alternative ways to get into a volunteer connection. When you are on your home page, you're going to go right here to the top of the screen, and it should say Connect to EDGE. You're going to go ahead and click on that. As per single sign-on, the login that you use for volunteer connection should be the same for your EDGE account. Otherwise, you would just go through the process for forgetting your password and resetting it. So we're just going to go ahead and sign on. And I'm just going to move our faces over. Great. So once you're in EDGE, in case you didn't know, EDGE is an acronym for Engagement, Development, Growth, and Education. We're going to go ahead and search for some of the courses. So again, this is the list of courses that we do recommend that you take. And I'm just going to show you how to find some. So just this one right here, Handling a Crisis Call, that's one I have not done. So let's see if we can find it. So I'm just going to go to the search bar right here and just type in Handling. And then right here, the first search for handling is the course that I need. I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. Great, just move our faces again. So you're going to be redirected to a page that looks something like this for any of the courses that you chose. It's an online course, and we're just going to simply request it. Once we do request the course, you're going to be redirected to a page about your transcript. You're going to scroll down to the course that you want to take, and you're going to launch. When you hit launch, there's going to be a pop-up, and you proceed taking the course. Let's say if you are searching for a course here, so let's say we're looking for a disaster cycle. We're looking for disaster cycle services, which is one of the courses that we also recommend. If you notice that there's a laptop here and also a book, it doesn't really matter which one you choose because ultimately you could be redirected to this one. So let's say you, for one of the courses, you do click on something that looks like this. When you do request a course, you're going to be redirected to a page with this link. So I'll show you now. So I have taken this course before, but you won't get that message. We're redirected to a page that looks like this, and you should see that course here. When you open the curriculum, you should be able to launch and take the course. Right here. So you're going to want to select one delivery, and then you'll be able to activate the course and take it. Great. So closing remarks?
Cool. So I guess in closing, we want to just say thank you so much for being dedicated and committed and wanting to help us out in the Virtual Casework Hub. It's going to be an opportunity to help thousands of families obtain financial assistance, referrals, information, and general next steps guidance. So it's going to be a privilege and an honor to work alongside you. And just want to, again, thank you and look forward to working with you.
Great. And if you do want to contact us, our contact information is here on this page. So it's right here. You're definitely free to email either Chris, Garfield, or myself. Our emails are highlighted in yellow. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.